This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. He understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Receivers are bunched together. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game. Get a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle, it's Atkins. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Handoff in a single back formation. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. As the first down is still going. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Bringing it out, it's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Handoff from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Important third down play coming up. To the air, it's Daniels. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
The Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught behind the line, it's Young. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They call the draw play here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Direct snap. Breaking tackles. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And they're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it or do they go for it?
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Williams. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Young. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. To throw, it's Lewis. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. This time, a completion. And FSU will now spend their 2nd timeout now. Trying to get points here before the half.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off. The defender took it away from the receiver. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
First down, we're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
And the Buffaloes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Buffaloes line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Colorado! And the underdogs here claim the lead. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good, cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's running out of time here. He's wide open, look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And now Florida State calls their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. And the Bucs will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Oh, he jukes him again. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Makes a quick grab. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Caught in the flat by the running back. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Daniels. Caught quickly. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. Just trucks the man. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
The Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Coming up, second down and goal. Colorado is in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Young. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that is not what you want on second down. Now creating an obvious third down passing situation. You just gave up the sack. Clearly, this pass protection is not where you want it to be. Now you're in a situation in a tie ball game where you might have to go for it on fourth down.
Motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He was out of bounds right at the 35.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
The Noles are in the red zone now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the Buffs will call their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Receiver in motion now, looking to throw. It's Daniels. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and long, screen. Chris, if you and I know it's coming, the defense probably knows it's coming as well. And they do a great job here stopping this play, but they got to change up these play calls.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And Colorado will now use their 2nd timeout of the half. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it comes down to this, a moment in this place kicker's life. His team trailing in the final minute, a chance to put them on top. And it's good, right down the middle. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Perry. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. No press here. The defense backing away. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. Sees an opening. Powering through a tackle. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe Keane. It's caught. He's got room. Who's in the clear? And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Daniels. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here comes the rush. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep again. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in to the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.